Hi everyone, Leanne here from Jaded Blossom, and I am here with another St. Patrick's Day card. Hey, so I'm using Jaded Blossom's Gnome Dies Leg add-ons, the Gnome Dies Pot of Gold add-ons, the Girl Gnome Dies, along with the Clover Stencil. And I'm also using the Lots of Luck ephemera, odds and ends, and the Lots of Luck 6-inch pad from Doodlebug, along with the Rainbow Patine prints in gingham linen. And I have this little girl put together, and these are the little legs, and there's her little balloon. So I've got an A2 size card base made out of paper tray ink white cardstock, 4.25 by 11, scored at 5.5 inches. And I have the Tailored Expressions masking stencil. It's a circle one, it's the largest one. And I'm just going to tape that to the front. I've got to get it lined up, but I'm going to tape it on the front of my card base, just sort of lining that circle up in the center. There are some score lines or some lines, reference lines to show you where they line up, just so that circle is in the center. And I'm pulling out my Twisted Citron Distress Oxide ink and a Tailored Expressions blending brush. And I'm just going to blend it lightly around the edges of this circle. And then I'm going to pull out Jaded Blossom's Clover Stencil. And I'm going to stick that underneath. And I'm going to use a heavier hand and ink these little clovers all around the edge. So easy stuff. Now I'm going to pull out my Lucky Clover Distress Oxide ink. I'm going to use the same stencil, the same masking stencil. And I'm going to offset it a bit. And I'm going to use this Lucky Clover Distress Oxide ink. And I'm going to be a little bit heavier handed all around the edge again. Right, so I'm going to have a mix of those two greens. And I'm just going to peel that all off. And it gives you kind of a fun look, right? So this is going to be my little home for my gnome. There you go. And I'm using the Lucky Charm stamp set from Jaded Blossom. And I'm using a stamp positioner. And I'm going to stamp a sentiment on the front with VersaFine Claire Nocturne ink. So it'll say Happy St. Patrick's Day in the lower left-hand corner. There we go. So I will ink it up and I'll probably stamp it twice, right? Just using light pressure. You don't want to push too hard or you squash your letters and you make the font or the lines thicker than they should be. And then you don't get a great sharp image. So you're better off to stamp it more than once using a positioner and just lightly press. So there you have it. And now I'm going to get to building my card. So I'm just going to stick her little legs down. I cut them in half, you'll notice, just to make it look like her legs are a little bit longer, right? There. I'm just going to stick them down with a little bit of tape. I just find it easier. And then that way I can glue it all down in one piece onto my card base. I'm just trying to get things straight and trim off any extra tape. So it's going to kind of look like she's just sort of hanging out doing the splits. Isn't that fun? And I'm just going to glue on the front of those little legs, just where it touches her dress there, just so they're not flopping around when I stick her down on my card. Isn't she cute? Oh, I just love these gnomes. Everything that I use will be listed on my blog as per usual. So I think first I'm going to use some glue, but I decided to pull out the HEG tape first. And then I'll add glue just to the little appendages there, her hat, her little braids, and her legs. So I'm going to grab my reverse tweezers and I will pop her down, sort of centered on that circle. Isn't she cute? I love her little argyle dress, just adorable. And now I'm going to have her holding that adorable little shamrock balloon, or lucky clover, I guess, 4-leaf clover. I guess a shamrock has three leaves, right? So this is a 4-leaf clover. And I'm going to pop that up so she's holding it. So cute. Isn't she sweet? I just think she's adorable. And then I cut out a second little clover, but this is cut from Concord & Ninth's Evergreen cardstock. And she'll be holding that in her left hand. And I'm just going to pop up the hand using a Stampin' Up! Dimensional. And then she could be holding this adorable little clover. So I'm just going to pop up the clover itself as well. So I'll have to have 2 levels on that little hand. But there you go. Isn't that sweet? Just so sweet. So she's double handing it, has 2 4-leaf clovers. So now I'm going to add a strip of paper to the inside. And that is Doodlebug's, I think that's from that Lots of Luck 6-inch pattas. Oh no, that's from the 12-inch line. There we go. Just a 1-inch strip. Now I'm just going to add these little clovers. Those are from the Build-A-Booth Clover Add Ons. And I'm just going to add a few of them. Now these were cut out from the Doodlebug Pot of Gold 6-inch pad. It has like a smaller green plaid. And I'm just adding 3 just for a little bit of decoration. Now on the inside, I'm going to add this little sentiment from the like Doodlebug, what are they called? Odds and Ends, from the Lots of Luck Odds and Ends. And I'm going to add this little clover that's also from that same Odds and Ends. And then I will add a little clover that was cut from that same Build-A-Booth Clover Add Ons. Isn't that sweet? Just so cute. I think it's adorable. Now I'm pulling out my Secure White Jelly Roll pen in a number 10, and I'm going to add a few little highlights just here and there, just to add a little something something. Make things look a little bit more special, right? And especially because this was a pretty simple card. I'm just going to add a few little highlights, nothing crazy. I just think she's the sweetest. And like I said, everything is always listed on my blog. You can always go there and find out exactly everything that I used, just in case I didn't mention it. And there you have it. I just think she's adorable. I love these little gnomes. I can't get enough of them. I don't know if you guys are getting sick of them, but I love them. So cute. Okay, so now I'm pulling out Nouveau Crystal Drops in Mustard Gold, and I'm just going to add a few of these to the front of the card. You know, just for a little decoration, a little shine, right? And there you go. Isn't she the cutest? Just the cutest thing. And you're just going to tap them to make sure they dome well. And as long as they're warm enough, they usually do. And I'm just making sure I really whack my card so it flattens my drops a bit. And that is also, thank you so much for stopping by. Be sure to hop on over to the Jaded Blossom blog, be inspired, the Jaded Blossom store, to get your hands on these amazing products. And thank you as always for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And hopefully you will come back to watch another one. Take care, everyone. See you next time. Bye-bye.